Hello and welcome. My name is Joe and I am the Panicked Monk. And you are watching Ienarath. So let's take some time here to do a quick recap, if you will. I'm going to try to start doing these a little more frequently, just to help kind of keep everything a little more cohesive and up to date, so that it's a little easier to follow along as we go, since I do not release on a really hard line schedule. Things kind of come out when they come out. So here we are at the Lover's Stone, and Ienarath is contemplating her next move. But before we can do that, let's take some time and get up to speed from where she started to where she is now. So we first find Ienarath in Sinderian's field lab, having been exiled to Blackreach. After narrowly escaping the dark abyss that is Blackreach, by using the Great Lift of Alftand, Ienarath comes to the surface near the Nightgate Inn. There she takes refuge before heading out to Solitude, stopping at Dawnstar along the way. Not overly impressed with Dawnstar, she stays the night and then immediately heads out. Upon entering Solitude, Ienarath is enamored with the grandeur that is the capital city. She stops at the Bard's College, and there, she gets a vision of oblivion and hears the voice of her matron, Mehrunes Dagon, telling her to wreak havoc on Tamriel. This in turn is followed immediately by a subsequent vision of Blackreach, where she is told to build. Confused and afraid, Ienarath leaves Solitude and heads southward towards Whiterun, stumbling upon everyone's beloved dog, Miko. The road towards Whiterun leads her to Morthal, where she stays briefly before going back to Dawnstar to find workers to help her build in Blackreach, having had time to absorb her experiences in Solitude. Ienarath then goes back to Blackreach. She spends some time. She clears out an immediate area around Sinderian's field lab, trying to plot out what her building endeavors are going to look like. Unfortunately, at this time, Miko is killed in Blackreach. Having collected her thoughts and needing to fund her subterranean endeavors, Ienarath resumes her travels to Whiterun, where she visits the Bandits of Valtheim, a group that she was actually a part of after she ran away from Windhelm from around age 12 to 15. At age 15 or so, she found out the chief actually was going to traffic her off to the highest bidder, so she fled the Bandits of Valtheim. After settling her debt with the bandits, she returned to Whiterun and spent a restless night at the Bannered Mare, where she had a nightmare involving the death of her aunt and uncle. A bit scattered from the dream, she leaves Whiterun and returns to Morthal, where she learns of the town's recent fire. Tracing back the fire, she finds a plot by the vampire Movarth to enthrall the entire town. Brimming with confidence after the defeat of Movarth, Ienarath then returns to Whiterun, where she sells off the loot she's so far collected, delivers a letter for Idgrod the Younger, and returns a book for the carriage driver Bjorlum at Whiterun, and then goes out and clears Halted Stream Camp. She then, with all of the booty collected from those endeavors, buys some new armor, and finally contacts the courier and sends off a large portion of the gold she's collected to Mr. Gyek for the building efforts in Blackreach. After which, she returns to Morthal to collect on the promised title of Thane from the Jarl. After receiving that title, she leaves immediately and sets out to find the Lover Stone, encountering trouble at Fort Snowhawk and Robber's Gorge along the way. She does eventually find her way to the Lover Stone, absorbs its powers, and that is where we are now. So now that she has done that, what is next for our beloved protagonist Ienarath? Well, she's going to collect a few ingredients because she is an alchemist. Outside of that, what she is probably going to do here is she may run a few more errands, but she will probably also begin making her way back to Blackreach to oversee the construction going on. But before she does that, on her way to the Loverstone, she did actually encounter, or not encounter, but she did notice a bit of a side road just past the little cottage or cabin, the house by the bridge that she wanted to check out. Right now, she's a little more interested in the landscape. Ienarath is well read. It is something that her aunt... reading and writing is something that her aunt made very much sure she was not only proficient in, but excelled. So even before she ran away at age 12, she was probably at a level far greater than even a majority of the adults in Windhelm. So, Ienarath does like to read. During her time at Felglow, after she ran away from the bandits of Valtheim, she would have had access to a lot of different pieces of literature. Well, this is interesting. And so there are some things that she is knowledgeable of, such as she's aware of the standing stones. Maybe not where all of them are, but she knows of them. And she obviously knew where the Lover's Stone was. And she might be a bit read up on dragon burial mounds, but I don't think so. So the mound that was just outside of this cave, where this shrine of Namira is, she probably would have found it a unique landscape feature, but not really familiar with what it was. Well, this was a happy find. Few gold, few other things. She's not going to take all the everything out of there because it's just too much weight. I don't believe she would be all that impressed with this, however. She's seen enough death and destruction at Felglow that she would be familiar with who Namira is and what she's all about. And that is not something that suits her. At least, not right now. Oh, shoot. I am overweight. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to have to put some things back. I didn't realize it was that close. I'm going to go back in here. It's probably that silver ingot. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and drop some heavy stuff here. Oh my. I'd like to find a enchanting station. Take care of that. If we can. That, I believe, is what we were given as our Thane ship from Jarl Idgrod. Captain's Cutlass is worth a lot more than a mace. Oops, I don't want to do that. I want to drop it. Elven Quarterstaff. I mean, that puts me under, but... Is there anything else I can get rid of? I mean, probably. Let's drop those. Alright, well, that'll do for now. I do need to get to a bigger town so that I can get rid of some of this stuff. Try to find an enchanting station to learn the enchantments. From those couple weapons. I will eventually be backtracking here a little bit so that I can get back to that stone bridge and find out what's up that path behind the house. Take the flutterbys. Okay. I don't see a good way to get down over here. So, let's... Sorry for the in and out. Okay, there's the stones. Let's go back from whence we came. A little bit steep over here, but nothing we can't handle. Actually, I think we came up from over there. Yeah, we did. Okay. A little bit of a drop, but a little bit of a ravine so she could climb down this without too much trouble. There we go. All right. I want to go check out this pathway. Now, as a player, I know what this is. As a character, this is a good sign that it is a mine. And where there are mines, there's ore, and ore can be sold. And there's even a smelter here that she could use to refine it and make even more off the ore. So Ienarath is going to go see what kind of mine this is. Check out our spells. Lightning. I want to do that and that. Actually. Alright, so we got lightning in the right, necrosis in the left. Ienarath does have some spells that she has purchased and needs to spend some time to learn as well, but she has not had really a good place to do that. Oof. Okay. Well, she knows they're bad people in here.
Did you hear something?
Oh. All right. I'll take that.
Nothing here after all.
Sounded like they were over here. Okay, so she heard voices. They must be echoing through the chambers. Okay. This mine could prove a challenge. If for no other reason that the
What was that? Over here!
that the chief here is kind of difficult. Forsworn are a challenge at this level regardless. Ienarath is not that high a level yet. Around 11 maybe. So she has some inherent challenges of being low level. All right, gold mine, just kind of verifying this was a good find, but she's not going to be able to extract anything if there are
God, no! Wow, yes! Wow, yeah!
All right. Well, I'm beginning to like necrosis. It's a little on the slow side, but it is effective. Ienarath is quite good with lightning spells, with shock spells. But that will probably catch up with her eventually, and they will be less effective as time goes on. This guy. Don't be this guy.
Thought I heard something.
All right, we're gonna run away. He looks tough.
Can't hide from me. There you are.
Yeah, I'm over here. Damn it! I got hung up on the rock. Urgh. Oh, he's healing. That's not good. Come on, where are you? Damn it.
You're dead! Dead!
Shit. Oh, come on. Is that seriously destroying my magicka?
Kill you!
Oh my god. Holy Hannah, that was really close. Holy shit. I told you that was going to be a challenge. Not Ienarath's finest work. I mean, effective, but not her finest work. Oh, all right, and I think we checked out these. Yeah, they're not carrying much. Hoive. All right, well. Good job, Ienarath, I guess. You live to see another day. All right, now I know I definitely am going to have to get into town. So, the nearest town here is Markarth. I don't know if I want to go into Markarth. It brings her so far out from where she wants to be. But it is closest, and it would be easiest to haul this stuff because it'll probably take her a couple trips. And being a larger city, there should be a carriage there that she can take back to probably Whiterun? It depends what she can sell off in Markarth. She might even be able to take a carriage to the Nightgate Inn. That's one of those little benches along the side of the road. That should allow her to get to the Nightgate Inn, which then is right where she wants to be. First, she needs to sell off a bunch of stuff. All this gold that she's going to be collecting, for sure. If she can find an enchanter, that would be great. Well, let's see. Let's see how it goes. I think she's probably going to head I think she's going to head to Markarth. And then go from there. But I think she'll do that next time. So until then, safe travels.